Hello everyone, SoranotRoxas here, and we're going to take a look at the Star Wars Battlefront beta. Yes. Um, I love this mic, by the way. I know my voice is possibly going to be pretty loud. I actually turned up the volume settings on here. And I'm going to lower the in-game settings. I've already have, so it seems like the in-game settings are pretty low. Especially since I decide to prioritize the mic rather than the gameplay settings. So, but just in case, we're just going to lower it down to 50 here. And did that work? Yes, that did. Okay, so yeah, so these are my first impressions on the beta. You know, I've done this before with games like Battlefield. I've done this with Hardline, for example, and I have done this with Destiny as well. And each time, the beta has always been a little, yeah, been good. It's always been interesting, these betas. But then, you know, you get the real game, and you're a little disappointed. I mean, there's a reason why I'm not playing Battlefield Hardline right now. You know, about a month, and that was totally finished with. And you know what? It had more things to offer in its beta than this did. I'm not going to lie. Okay, yeah, let's start off with what exactly is here in the beta. Pretty much nothing. It's okay. So you got one survival mode here, which is actually not too bad, and then you got two multiplayer modes. You got Drop Zone, where you have to take some drop pods and claim them as your own for whoever you're working for, whether you're working for the Empire or whether you're for the Rebel Fleet, Rebel Army. Then you have Walker Assault, where you have to stop the AT-ATs from destroying your base. Depending on who you're working for, you're going to have an easier time. So far, I have not seen anyone on the Empire lose Walker Assault yet. They just have better stuff, and it's totally OP compared to the Rebels. And I'm sure once you know, these other game modes that aren't available in the beta right now become available, there will be some type of balancing issues here. But I'm going to get to that in a second. Drop Zone is a little bit better. It's basically, you know, just claiming points. And it's more balanced because it's more gun on gun. There's not much else going on here. Okay, so you have the unlock system here. You can't customize your character. That is not available in the beta. And so far, it looks like there's only 4 guns. I have unlocked 3 so far. I'm only level 4, so once I get to level 5, I'll be able to unlock this one, a heavy blaster, which I'm assuming is sort of like a shotgun. So I'm getting close to unlocking that as well. Then you got star cards, and these are kind of like substitutions for the regular creator class in like Battlefield. And it feels, with this, it feels like a different game. I'm not gonna lie, I actually like these star cards more than I like the, I mean, the standard FPS stuff. I mean, that's never gonna go away. So you're always gonna have the standard FPS customization thing that you see in like Call of Duty or any other FPS. And here you got the star cards, which are kind of similar to what was in, what was that game? Titanfall, I think it was called. It's kind of similar to that. So you have like your thermal grenade, which is just your standard grenade, ion shot, which can increase the power of your lasers. And you have this, the most OP rifle ever in the history of ever. If you are good with sniper rifles and you have this, which I have seen everyone I have run into have this, it is literally a must-have. It is so OP that it's a 90% damage to the body. It's the kill with a headshot, and it's so easy to get headshots over here. And I'm going to show you in a minute. As far as everything else, that's basically it. That's all that's in the beta. You can't even review your stats. That's not even available in the beta. I'm surprised the settings is actually available in the beta. God. Okay, you know, and it's understandable. I guess they want to keep their best stuff for later, but even with that being said, if you look at all the stuff that's not available in the beta, it's not really much there. You know, as far as the game modes that are available, they are fun though. I have to say that. They are fun. They don't seem repetitive as, let's say, the Black Ops 3 beta did with their game modes. It's a lot of fun. It is, and I would be lying if it wasn't. But at the same time, I wish there was more here, so I have some more criticism to go off of, and it feels like they did this on purpose. But okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go right into Drop Zone in a minute, and I'm going to show you guys some of the gameplay. Okay, so there's one more thing I want to mention before I go into this game. For those of you guys that don't know, Battlefield, good lord. Battlefront can be played in either first person or third person. I prefer to play in third person because I just like third person games better. It's just my personal preference. Also, there's no penalty for whether you're playing in first person or third person. You would think a dice-made game that the first person will be more accurate. It doesn't matter. You can actually play in third person and possibly be even more accurate. Yeah, the shooting in here isn't too bad, and I'm going to I switched to this blaster here. I was using this one. I started out with the E11. This one is really amazing. It's the standard pistol. I know you guys probably seen it in the Star Wars movies. Prequels or sequels, doesn't matter which ones you look at, there's always this sort of blaster in there. And it's strong, man. I mean, it's like, it's really strong compared to the rest of them, and it's more accurate. So you'll be surprised how strong it is. Personally, I kind of like the A280C, but we're just going to go ahead and play with the DH17 this time around. Believe it or not, a lot of people have that. We're just going to go ahead and give it a try here. Okay, so I'm all set. That's my setup, and pretty much that's it. So we got 14 players. Okay, so the teams are a mismatch here. We're missing 2 people on our side. It's pretty early in the day. Well, it's actually in the evening right now. It's like around 4 o'clock, so I'm not surprised there's not a lot of people on. It's still more than what I thought. And it seems like this is having a growing fan base, and I shouldn't be surprised. There are older Battlefront games, so whoever played the older ones are definitely most likely going to get this one. And, alright, so you got like a little cutscene there that they show. There's another thing in here that I'm not too keen on, and that's the spawning system. You can spawn, but you can only be able to spawn on one person. I wish it was more like the Battlefield way where you can spawn on like multiple people. Oh, we're getting shot at, and we just got killed. Yeah, I wish it was a way you could spawn on multiple people. I can't spawn on anybody now. I don't know why. Normally it would have an option to spawn on other people, but I don't know why I can't do it now. But yeah, you can only have one buddy, and you can only spawn on that one buddy. And I just fell into an acid pit. And it's kind of similar to Metal Gear Solid 5's multiplayer in terms of like having that one buddy that you have to, looks like he fell into a pit too, that you kind of have to look out for. And we got somebody over here. Get out of first person view, come on. And I agree with my friend on this one. He said that they could have, gotcha. They said that they could have easily screwed this up as far as the blasters go. They could have had ammo or something absolutely ridiculous like that. Ridiculous and stupid. But they did. And I knew somebody was there. I don't know why I ran for it. This guy's going to be a problem. And they don't. Thank God. Because it does feel like a Star Wars game. I mean, just look at this game. Just look at the sky for a moment. Look at the rocks. Look at the textures on these rocks. This is really nice. This feels like I'm in a Star Wars setting. That I actually am in a Star Wars game, and I don't know why he threw a grenade at me. And that's good that it has that feeling, because that's what you want, especially a game that you're gonna call Star Wars. Come back! Come back! Where are you going? Where are you going? Don't be afraid. Oh shit! Yep, you saw that? You saw how much health I lost there? I apologize if I'm too loud, but oh man, that was the rifle I was talking about. That circular rifle. It's so strong, and I'm gonna switch to it now. You see, look, everyone's using it. it's such an OP weapon, and has to. Hopefully, it'll be nerfed by the time the real game comes out. Also, this shield thing is going to be a problem too. There has to be something later on that can get rid of that shield, because I can already see a lot of people using that. And I just got hit with the rifle again. Almost was killed by it. So he was possibly aiming for my head, but because I moved, he kind of missed.
Another pod has touched down.
We're getting slaughtered here. We're not doing too well. I like the placement of the map in the bottom left corner. I think that's nice. The placement of pretty much... Let's try to claim this. The placement of pretty much everything actually isn't too bad. It's, like the HUD is very, very nice, very clean. I can see everything. I can see what I'm doing. The items that I have no problem with the interface here. I don't think this guy has noticed me yet. Where is he? Got you. Ah, oh, God damn it. I knew I was being shot at, but okay. Where are you? Poke your head out. There you are. See, he's trying to get me with that rifle again. Oh, God. He didn't get me with the rifle that time. He got me with the thermal detonator. Yeah, and this is pretty much it. Until we get some more modes, I think it will be a lot better then. Oh, God. See, what I tell you, this guy's going to be a problem. Might end up switching my guns here, or something. Okay, every weapon in here is automatic too, so the reason why I'm firing burst is just to make my accuracy a little bit better, even though I said the accuracy is already pretty good. Try not to get killed. Try not to get killed. Weapons can overheat. Pretty much all weapons can overheat, which is very smart. They got a way of not having... How many people are in the lobby? See, that's the problem. We're actually missing 3 people. And that's pretty much why we're getting killed right now. Let's see if I can hit somebody in here. Oh! As soon as I press the button, he kills me. Oh. I like it. Fun, fun, fun. It's fun.
If we don't do something quickly, that escape pod is going to fall into Imperial.
I don't necessarily have a good team, and we're also short on people. Got that guy. Apparently that was the top player. Most of the top players just sort of sit back and just let people come to them. And he probably had the sniper. Yep, what I tell you, he had the rifle. And what he was trying to do is wait for me to come around that bin and get me with a headshot and insta-kill me. You got another guy up here to my top left. Somebody got him. And we lost! Yes, and it looks like more people left as we started to lose. And, you know, that's standard in every FPS, though. You will have people that will just give up. They don't like to be killed so much, and... yeah, there's nothing you can really do about that. You know, you're always gonna have those people in, like, every multiplayer, whether it's Battlefield, or Metal Gear, Call of Duty... just like, oh, well, you know, I can't take it, so I'm just going to leave. Yes, and thank you for letting me play the beta. So, that's pretty much it, guys. As far as, like, the Walker Assault, we're not going to do that one. That one takes a long time, so I'm sure you can find, like, other videos up on YouTube, and now I can play as the Empire, but I'm just going to skip out on this match. So... with the Walker Assault one, which is definitely the meat of the game, or the meat of the beta so far, it's kind of like, it's a 40-player game mode, so it's 20 versus 20. And what you do is try to connect to the points in the game as well. Try to do some uplinks and try to take down AT-ATs, and pretty much all of what I explained before. and it's pretty standard. It's kind of like Conquest a little bit, but instead of like spawning into, they want me to take a questionnaire here. I don't know. I will do that later. I already took one for this game. In terms of, is it similar to Battlefield, Conquest, and stuff like that? Kind of, yeah. But most of the things are through power-ups. If you want to fly in a TIE fighter, that's through a power-up. If you want to play as Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader, anybody can be those characters. It's just a power-up on the map, and you just have to be the first one to that power-up. And once you get there and you're able to use them, it's a lot of fun. I find flying very easy and very fun, and like I said, due to the it being like really accurate in this game, you can easily kill people. So the kills don't really matter. It's mostly about the points and about, well, winning the match, and I kind of like that. There are the gun-ho people. I had a guy in a game once who went 51-3. So, you're going to have those guys who are just like gun-ho, and the rest of their stats, he didn't worry about defending or anything like that. I didn't pay too much attention to it, so let me not lie on this guy. But he, just went out, just picked up any power-up he could, grabbed the missile launcher, played as the heroes, and just started demolishing people. And you can do that. But it's all about the game mode and trying to beat it. Trying to beat the other team. Yeah, so that's it. Not much here. This is also a reason why I didn't show my face this time around, because there's not really much to go on. Short beta. I like it so far. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up, but I don't know if it's because it's Star Wars, so that could be the gist of it. If this was like, let's say, Battlefield Hardline, and I wasn't connected to the series too much, or just like Battlefield 5 or whatever, and it came out with just like this minimum amount of stuff, I would be very disappointed. So, I would say play the beta first if you can. If you cannot, when the full game comes out, you might want to wait a while, wait until some reviews come out maybe, or wait to see how much content is going to be in the actual game. Because this could also be like a ground zeros to a, Metal Gear Solid 5 type of situation, to where the full game could be fantastic, but like the demo, and at least they didn't charge for the beta. But whereas the demo can just be kind of a disappointment. But so far, it's okay. I kind of like it. On a scale of 1 to 10. So far, it's about a 7. And that's how much I rated for the survey, so they already know how I feel about the game so far. But I think I will pick it up. Don't know if it's going to be worth $60 or even more for like a premium thing. We'll just have to see. So I think I'm going to wait about a week or two, see what people say, see what I see on the internet, and then possibly purchase the game myself. Okay, thank you guys for watching my first impressions on the beta here, Star Wars Battlefront. Check it out if you haven't, and if not, I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.